Hello, this is Mari Lane on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm reading from Proverbs. I'm in chapter 6, starting in verse 20. This is written by Solomon to his son. This is a warning against adultery. My son, keep your father's command and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them always in your heart. Fasten them around your neck. When you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you awake, they will speak to you. For the command is a lamp. This teaching is a light, and correction and instruction are the way of life, keeping you from your neighbor's wife, from all smooth talk of a wayward woman. Do not lust in your heart after her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyes. For a prostitute can be had for a loaf of bread, but another man's wife preys on your very life. Can a man scoop fire into his lap without his clothes being burned? Can a man walk on hot coals without his feet being scorched? So is he who sleeps with another man's wife. No one should touch her, will go unpunished. People do not despise a thief if he steals, to satisfy his hunger when he is starving. Yet, if he is caught, he must pay sevenfold, though it costs him all the wealth of his house. But a man who commits adultery has no sense. Whoever does so destroys himself. Blows and disgrace are his lot, for his shame will never be wiped away. Never be wiped away. For jealousy arouses a husband's fury, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will not accept any compensation. He will refuse a bribe, however great it is. So if a man truly loves a woman and she is his wife, there is no amount of money in the world that will get back that feeling of love and trust, that unity in marriage, if she sleeps with another man. And women are pretty much the same way. When you're in that loving marriage and you think that everything is fine, and then you find out your husband's been disloyal, there's nothing that will ever fix that. The glass is shattered. So don't even start looking at other men or other women. And I had a friend one time, and he had divorced his wife. And he told me, Myra, every time we go in the bedroom, We do not go in here alone. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because I looked around, I'm like, there's nobody else in here. What's going on? Is there a camera? You know, I just really became suspicious of what he was doing and saying at that point. And this was the first time we laid together. And he was saying, your brother's in here. I'm like, oh, that's creepy. And he's like, no, it's not like that. And your parents are in here. And everybody in my life. And he named all the people in his life. And he named some mutual friends we had that were cousins. And it's like everything we do as a couple affects all these other people. And he was highly concerned because I was young. I was an adult legally, and he was probably 12 to 15 years older than me. I don't remember exactly now. This has been a long, long time ago. And, but he's right. Every time you get intimate with someone, even if you are doing that casual thing, you are impacting everyone in your life with your actions, and you are impacting everyone in that other person's life. Absolutely. And if you know that person is married, and if they have children, you are ruining the childhood of their children. If you are in the process of falling in love and breaking this person up with their spouse, think about the future. Think about the damage you are doing. And if you're if you had a childhood experience where your parents weren't loyal to each other and you know what that did to you, it's like you're committing this high crime of doing damage to somebody else. And it's the same kind of damage you know. You know what it is to be that child. You maybe know what it is to be that other spouse. Maybe this isn't your first rodeo and you've broken up other marriages just to have relationships fail. And don't even get me started if you have some kind of health issue or you're not using protection. In addition to the risk of STDs, there's the risk of an unwanted pregnancy. And there are fewer choices today than they were last year or 5 years ago or 10 years ago. If you get in that situation, and talk about affecting lives, what if you create a life in that situation? Especially if the man is married with children, there won't be any denying what's going on and what is happening. There will be no escaping the truth of the adultery that was committed. So please be careful in what you do. I don't advocate for celibacy, but in today's world, with today's laws, I mean, even before, when you could supposedly get by with it, it usually still came out. It usually still caused damage. Let's work together. Let's keep our clothes on when we're around people that would be inappropriate for us to mate with. Let's just not do that. There are other means, but I'm not going to become the Dr. Ruth of Bible studies. I think I've said enough to let you know what Solomon was getting at and all the implications of what this scripture means. And you all have a wonderful and blessed day. And be good out there.